vacationing. He was thinking of moving here. Actually, my husband and I were thinking of moving here, and that clearly changed our mind. And if the change is made, you know, the driver of the vehicle hasn't been caught. His vehicle has been impounded. The vehicle has been impounded. The driver has not been, no arrests have been made. I feel like at least if we can make some type of difference and we, like I said, help avoid this tragedy happen to any other family, then at least something, I'll feel like at least something has been done, something.
If a study was done 3 years ago, then there was an issue back then. It's to my surprise that the city has not taken action on that, and that more accidents and more fatalities have happened since then.
Yeah, it's certainly disappointing to know that the leaders of the community aren't taking steps to keep their own citizens safe. I mean, it's not a small problem, it's a massive problem, and nothing's been done, and that's disappointing, and I want to say lack of leadership, because somebody has to stand up. You can't pass the buck. I mean, it's got to stop here before something else happens. If I were speaking directly to a commissioner, I would say, if it's not your responsibility, then whose is it? I just feel as though there's no excuse.
What has happened to my cousin is tragic. We cannot change what has happened, but it could have happened to them. It could happen to anyone crossing this street. And do they feel safe crossing the street, or any member of their family crossing the street? If we can change what the city is thinking to change this road and make it more pedestrian friendly for someone else's life, we hope that our voice will be heard.
If they're worried about their economy, they're going to start to get a very, very bad rap in this area very quickly if things don't change. It's only, I think that the people that are upset about the way the road its current state, I think they're only going to get louder. Where I'm originally from, I recall an incident where a young lady was hit, and it was a fatality. She died. The city immediately, one fatality is enough, immediately looked at that road and made changes so that that never happens again. And I don't think any other way is acceptable, absolutely not. Of course, every pedestrian crossing the street needs to take responsibility. But when you have a street where from what I understand, maybe 5 years, there's been 2 fatalities, 8 pedestrian accidents, 8 accidents with bicyclists, there's just no question that something needs to be resolved. And I don't think anything less than fully looking at that road and correcting the issue. Again, I don't think it's acceptable.
This could happen to anyone, my feelings is that by taking action and minimizing the lanes on this road, it's only creating a more friendly city that I feel more people will want to come to with their families, shop, spend money. This should not be a focus on how much is it going to cost to change the road, but what can we do to make the city a much more friendly city and much more safe for everyone.
I'm a mother, so I want to say to the city commissioners, shame on you. I can't help myself. It's not a fluke what happened to my brother. It's a matter of time before it happens again. And I just want to say, shame on you, because again, if not you, then who? I mean, the buck has to stop here. I just cannot understand. There must be political things involved. You know, maybe somebody wants to get voted in again next year. I don't know, but that's not what it's about in that type of leadership position at all. And so, if it doesn't change, I would just be cautious, because it's going to happen again, and the people are just going to get louder. And it's just a matter of time.
I don't know what more has to happen on Wilton Drive in order for the road to change. Again, it is unfortunate that my cousin lost his life. it's time that the commission take action. They have known that there's a problem with this road, and again, nothing is being done. Nothing is being done.
Years.
And like Debbie said, it's only a matter of time before this happens again, unless they do something with this road.
Not if it were just Louis, because to me it's not just Louis. But if it were just Louis, you could say it happened, it was an accident. You know, etiche, right? The same Greek, etiche, it just happened, you know. But it wasn't just Louis, and that frustrates me because it's affected, if you think of just Louis and our family, it's affected hundreds and hundreds of people all the way to Greece and back. And then if you think of all, you know, the other fatality, and then if you think of all the accidents that have happened, you know, that's just irritating, to say the least.